really can't
But
stay.
baby, it's cold outside.
Hi Stampers, it's Kevon from ktstamps.com, creating cards for you. And today is Friday, and that means it's Fancy Fold Friday. And I have this wonderful card for you. And I'm just calling it a layer card. And as you open it, it has a great little message on the inside. Lots and lots of sparkles. We're going to start with a piece of soft sky, which measures 4 1/4 by 11. As I bring in my Simply Scored scoring tool, I will score at 4 1/2 and at 8 7/8. Then I will just take my bone folder and I will crease those folds. And you want to make sure that this one is pretty even. I am taking my Northern Furry textured embossing folder, and I am just going to put my cardstock inside there. And as you can see, I have the fold over here at the side and the big part of the snowflake here, and I'm going to run this through the Big Shot. And this is what it looks like. Then I am taking some of my Dazzling Diamond glitter paper, which I absolutely love. I used my 1 1/4 scallop circle punch, and I punched out 3. These circles then will go on the front of my card. And all I really did was take my adhesive, and I'm only adhering down just one part. And what I'm trying to do is layer one part of the scallop with another part of the scallop to make a straight line. And then for spacing purposes, I am doing my top, then I am doing my bottom, and then I will do the center. Now to get the joy on the outside, I am using my little letter Thinlit dies. And these are really fabulous, that being a die. So all you have to do is cut them and use them. Really fun. So I am taking my magnetic platform, and I am using Night of Navy. I am putting a piece of wax paper between my letters and the paper, and this will give you a much better cut, and it's also really easy to take the letters off the back, which I will show you in just a minute. So as my letters come back, you can see that they just fall out very easily. They have created holes in the back, and as I punch my little holes through, it'll fall out. Then I got the wax paper, so now all I need to do is take off my wax paper. There you go, and there's my O. And you will do this for the rest of the letters. A little of my glue on the back, and then I like to do things with tweezers, and then I am just putting that right in the middle, giving it a little push down, and it should hold. And then I am doing my last Y. And again, I like to bring in my silicone pad So there you go. There's my joy inside my scallop circles. So from here, we're going to work now on the inside part of one of the layers. I am now taking a piece of All Is Calm Designer Series paper, and this measures 4 1/8 by 4 1/4. Take some of my snail and adhere it down. Then I have this wonderful friend. Her name is Lisa Tedder, and she happened to tell me about this absolutely wonderful dual lock adhesive, and it's made by 3G. The best thing about this is that it sticks on itself, and I really like that a lot. So I have cut myself just a little piece of this dual lock, and I'm just going to place it on one side of my front flap. I'm going to remove the other, and as it is hooked to one another, I am just going to close my flap. Hear a little click. And then you know you have it in place. So now we're going to work on the inside. And on the inside, I am taking a piece of 4 1/8 by 4 1/8, and it's just going to fit right in the middle. I am taking my stamp set from White Christmas. Love this stamp set. It is so much fun to play with. And I am going to use the trees, the snowman, the Merry Christmas, and the little snowflakes. So I'm also going to take my Memento Ink, and I am going to use that so then I can use my Blendabilities to add some accent. And I'm just going to use my silicone pad. So for here, this is also a Photo Palmer stamp set. And I'm just going to adhere that. And then I am using my Memento Ink again. And I'm just adding my snowman on the side. I am taking my Merry Christmas, and I'm just going to hang that between the trees. So it looks kind of fun between the trees. Then I'm going to take some Soft Sky Classic ink, and lots of snowflakes falling down. Is use my Blendabilities to just create some wonderful shadowing. So with my, this is my medium pumpkin pie, and I am just going to use the pointed or the fine for the snowman's nose. I am then going to take my medium cherry cobbler, and I am just going to add a little bit of an accent to a scarf and also to the snowman's hat. Night of Navy, and this is the light marker, and I am just going to color in the banners of the Merry Christmas. And I think that this just looks really nice. Just kind of adds a little bit of color on the outside. I am then going to use my Crumb Cake, and it's the light. So I'm getting out my two-way glue, and I am just going to add a dot wherever I see some of my soft sky snowflakes. Just going to outline all the tree and just kind of add my own little flair on it so some of the glitter will stick. And remember, I also have some snow falling in this direction. I forgot another stem. These are going to be my 2 buttons for my snowman. There we go. We finally got our snowman buttons. I am just going to do one more run through with my glitter because I see some openings that I missed. And this is the best part, that you get to go back and you just can check everything out. You can make sure that you shine this in the light so everything is colored the way that you want it to be colored. Oh man, that looks beautiful. So from here, I'm just going to turn it over, take my adhesive, and adhere this to my card. And voila! I have a great card. And this is fun, and it was very easy. I also did another card where I used the label framelits, and the Santa is from Get Your Santa On, which is totally awesome. I took my Versamark pen and I just colored those in, and then I added my white embossing powder. And then you just have a wonderful little Santa getting stuck in the fireplace. He's hanging his head up, and he has his joy, friendship, peace, love, and happiness. So again, this is Kevon, and if I can help you out in any way, please feel free to contact me. Remember to go to my website where you can get a copy of the PDF on how to put this card together. So have a great, great Friday and a fabulous weekend. And I will see you again on our next Fancy Fold Friday. Thank you.
Evening has been hoping that you so very nice.